excited to start this new series with you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a blog, where to start, blogging tips and tricks, Instagram hacks, all of the things. I'm someone who's very, very passionate about blogging and about what I do and helping others, and specifically women. I like to see other women shine. I like to boost other women's confidence. I like to encourage other women. So I just think that blogging is a perfect outlet for women specifically. I think it's great for men as well. There's great men bloggers, but I think that women, it's a great place to have a voice. And I think that that is the most important thing, is that blogging gives you an outlet. It gives you an outlet to speak your mind, to be creative. It's fun. It's something that I started doing when I became a stay-at-home wife. And it's something that motivates me. It's something that I look forward to doing. It's something that has just made my life overall better. And through the process of having my blog, I've had a lot of great experiences and great opportunities come along as well. So my first tip is to do your research. And when I say do your research, I mean do your research on blogging. Look up other bloggers, follow bloggers from any niche, honestly, and just kind of get familiar with what the term blogging is, kind of like what other people's blogs look like, successful bloggers, even small bloggers, and also kind of like what it takes to build a blog. Like, do you need a website to be a blogger? Do you need your own domain to be a blogger? Do you need only Instagram to be a blogger? Or can you just blog on Twitter? Can you just blog on Facebook? So do your research, because just like with anything else that you're starting, you always want to go in knowing at least something. You don't want to just go in completely clueless, because then you start making errors that it's okay to fail and make mistakes, but if you can avoid it, it's just better to just do your research. So the second tip that I have is to find your niche. But there's like overall niches, sub niches. Here I wrote down just a few examples of niches just so you could understand what I'm saying. So one niche would be beauty, another would be lifestyle, education, health, politics, food, parenting, travel, faith, and music. And like a sub niche of beauty would be makeup. What you want to remember is when you're picking your niche, it has to be something that you're passionate about. You know, if you love to cook and you love to cook and you love to talk about food, then having a food blog would be appropriate. This is tip number 3. Find your voice/audience. Okay, like if you are burning on the inside with ideas and solutions to problems, or there's an issue that you really want to talk about and cover, and it goes along with your niche as well, talk about it, cover it, okay? Obviously this is a little bit like a future tip, because obviously you're gonna need to have your platform and your domain and your website and things like that. But yeah, find your audience. Like, who is your audience? Is your audience women? And what age are the women? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Everything has like a sub something, because what you're doing is you're putting out literature, and you're putting out stories or articles for other people to read, and you're basically allowing people to explore what's inside of your brain and what you're thinking. And so when you're inviting people into that space, you need to know who you're talking to. You need to know who your audience is. You need to know if you're talking to women, if you're talking to middle-aged women, if you're talking to moms. That way you can match your content for that audience. And content, it's another part of this, and I cannot wait to go over content, because content is so much fun. Okay, and then also find your motivation. What is your motivation behind wanting to become a blogger? Is your motivation wanting to have financial freedom? Is your motivation just simply because this is your passion to be creative and to blog and to put out pieces of art? Because that's really what it is. Is your passion to encourage people? Is your passion to educate people? What is your motivation behind your blog and behind why you want to blog? The 5th tip is to figure out what website domain you want to use, okay? So there's Wix. Wix is a good website. I use it personally. It's free. I just wanted to show you guys really quick what Wix looks like. This is their website. There's so many great tools on here, and it's easy to get started. You guys should go have a look at it. I'll leave a link to it down below. And obviously you can start paying for a subscription, or even like pay for your domain. So that way it just says like thecharlotteblogger.com and there's no Wix there. Another good one is GoDaddy. I've heard a lot of good things about that website. So obviously, you know, you can choose which domain is going to be right for you. And I would suggest doing your own research on different websites to use to create your own website. And look at other people's reviews to see if that would kind of fit for you. The reason why I like Wix is because I feel like there's more creativity space. They have it all figured out, and especially if you're someone who may not have the means to pay for a subscription or to buy your domain at this time, but it's something that you want to do in the future, I feel like you're still getting something out of Wix because they have so many different templates and styles and photos, like thousands of photos that you can use on your blog that are free and copyright free. The sixth tip, if you haven't already, you're going to want to create an Instagram account. And I'm not saying your personal Instagram account. You know, you're going to want to have your actual blogger Instagram. It's your platform. It's the place that you talk to your followers. Your followers are the people who are coming over from your blog to Instagram and vice versa. So it's the place that you want to talk to them, put out your content. So you don't want to have your personal Instagram account as your blogging account, because your blogging account is meant to be professional. It's meant to be the place that people can connect with you. And then the last tip that I have for you guys is to never give up. Because when you decide to become a blogger and you step into this thing, it's not easy. It is not easy at all. I mean, just with the things that I've just went over with you, it takes time to do each one of these things. And if you have a full-time job, you have kids, or you have other things going on in your life, you know, you have to find time to do this. And when you become a blogger, you're going to need to have time to blog, time to post pictures. But thankfully, there are apps and platforms out there that'll help you do these things. But yeah, you don't want to give up. And that's why I included on the fourth tip to find your mission, because, or not your, well, yeah, your mission, but to find your motivation, because once you have your motivation, on those times where you feel like you're not growing as a blogger, you feel like you don't know what you're doing, or, you know, no one's really looking at your content, or those times where you just feel like giving up, you remember what your motivation is and it pushes you forward. Like I said, I'm very, very passionate about this, and I want to walk with you through this, because I wish I would have had someone partnering with me and someone that I could have talked to or understood where I was coming from when I started my blog. And I want to be that person for you. So please feel free to reach out to me over on my Instagram page at the CLT Blogger. I would be more than happy to speak with you, talk with you, encourage you, even pray with you. And I love this. This is what I love to do, and I love to help others do it as well. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video when we talk about content and niches. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.